Okay, now we close the open mics, but we're talking about people who are coming off of dialysis machines. How are they doing it? They're overwhelming the problem that's been overwhelming them with all of this goldenrod and nettle leaf and red clover and juniper berries. And it's all listed here. And anytime that you click on any of these herbs, it takes you over to where you can see the herb. You can see the product. You can order it because you can't buy anything on the herbalhealthreview.com. There is nothing for sale on herbalhealthreview.com. The only thing you can do on herbalhealthreview.com is that is all of my work, for which I do about 200 hours of work every month, 50 hours a week. I help people day and night by email, by telephone, and here in this broadcast. And it's a ministry, and it's a not-for-profit. And I get about, and there's a donation button. And I really need donations, because I get $300 a month is the most I've ever gotten in any one month to do this ministry. That means for 200 hours of work every month, I'm making $1.50 an hour to run this ministry and to live. And I need more than that. So this ministry is helping a lot of people, but it needs support. So if you can make a donation, go on that herbalhealthreview.com and click on the donation button, and even $5 helps, because I can't continue to do this and only get $300 a month to live on and to run the ministry. But I've been doing it because I cash my Social Security check every month and put it into the ministry, and I've done that for decades, a couple of them, a long time. And how long? About 10 years? I don't know. A long time. And so I need support. I need help to continue this ministry so we can help people. But that's how to work with kidney bladder problems. And knowing that in these reports, anytime you click on any of these products, it takes you over to where you can see it. But that's what you needed to know. And if there's stones, if there's kidney stones, here is also a gallstone, kidney stone system of how to get rid of the kidney stones, and an herbal formula to help you to do that. So this kidney bladder report, people love it. I was on with Elder Rakah with GOCC almost 2 months ago now. And he was telling me that his wife, who had serious kidney issues, no longer has serious kidney issues. And as a matter of fact, he's also mentioning the fact that people are using the diabetes reports and the kidney bladder reports and the high blood pressure reports. Well, their diabetes is going away. It's clearing up, and it's not coming back in 3 to 6 weeks. And when he mentioned that to about 250,000 people, my phone rang a lot more than it does now. And it's ringing all the time. And I'm helping people as much as I capture their telephone number, and it may take me a few days to get back to them, but then I do. And we talk about these things, and I help them. And if they tell me that they're the poor and they're not working or they're the elderly, then and they don't have any money, I help them anyway. That's why I'm not getting any donations, because I help the poor, and I'm never going to stop. But I need help to help the poor. I need help to keep going. And so please understand, I'm not a wealthy person. I'm a minister under a vow of poverty. that needs donations. So please donate. And the donate button is on herbalhealthreview.com, and with where all these reports are and all this free information is, and 300 videos. When you go over there on that website, you want to click on the tab up on the top that the donate. There's that donation button, but there's all these common condition reports, a lot of them, and heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer. It's all there, and you click on each product, and you can see it, and you can order it from the betterhealthherbs.com, which makes all of these products. They're in Oregon. Their telephone number, you can call them, and they give free consultations, and they help people. Their telephone number is 541-791-8400. That's right. You can call the manufacturer and talk with them, and they can get you started on things that will help you. That's 541-791-8400. And when you're on the herbalhealthreview.com, click on Discoveries in Health tab, because when you click on the Discoveries in Health tab, it's going to give you the telephone number to join this broadcast by telephone. It's going to give you the computer, uberconference.com/international, if you want to join by internationally. It's going to give you the uberconference.com/Truman8, which you can join the conference over your computer. So you can join this broadcast over the telephone, locally, all over America, all over Canada, or internationally. And all the tabs and buttons are there. You can even join the broadcast over Google Hangouts with live audio video, which we are also in right now simultaneously. And I've never done any of these kind of things before, but the Most High led me to create this with my genius computer tech by the name of Gary, who can build you a website. That's right. He can build you your own website, and you can carry all these products. I think he does it for practically only $200, and it's like $1,000 website because it's custom, and you have total control. But you've got also him in the background. If you need him, you call him up and say, I want to add this or I want to change that, and I don't know how. And he tells you how to do it, or he does it for you. He's fantastic. Anyway, if you want your own website and to carry all these products and make 30% on every product that's sold, and you have no inventory, you don't carry any inventory, you don't have any expense, you just have a website with a link. Anybody wants any of these products, you go to your website, they click on the link, they order them, you get a check at the end of the month for 30%. That's right. So that's wonderful, because now it creates income for people who are interested in helping other people with natural remedies. Anyway, I wanted to share that kind of information with you. Let's go ahead and get out of this information and go over here. And I'm going to close these two tabs and open up and go back over into the Google Hangout and check to see if you are there. Yeah, you're here. And if you have any question or any comment, now's a good time to press your star key 2 times. Let's talk about something you want to hear about, you want to know about. Press your star key 2 times. This is a discussion, and I want to hear from you. In Jacksonville, you have a question?
Good evening.
Yes, go ahead.
Pleasant good evening. Yes, hi. Pleasant good evening. I want to know, how can you remelanate the skin?
How can you remelanate the skin? Well, to remelanate the skin, that's a good question. That would be with L-tyrosine, the amino acid L-tyrosine. And let's even Google that. Let's just see if anybody else knows the answer to that question. I'm up on the internet and I am talking about skin melanin. Skin melanin remedy. Let's see what we get. Oh, we didn't get that. Helps if I type in the right letter. Let's see what it says. Let's see what anybody else knows about this. Okay, skincare treatment. Okay, here's things to reduce the skin melanin. Remedies for skin. Let's see what this person knows about that. Okay, there's lots of things to reduce the skin melanin. That's a popular subject. Home remedies for skin pigmentation. And it talks about the fact that your skin color is determined by pigments called melanin that are produced by specialized cells called melanocytes of the skin. There are more than 150 genes that affect skin color, either directly or indirectly. So there is really nothing much you can do about the natural pigmentation of your skin. What causes skin pigmentation disorders? Sometimes the melanin production goes awry. Either too little or too much melanin is produced, causing the skin pigmentation disorders. These conditions make the skin appear lighter or darker than normal, or blotchy and discolored. Too much melanin causes hyperpigmentation, and too little melanin results in hypopigmentation. The root cause is generally attributed to internal factors such as hormones and endothelial cells or biological, I lost this and it jumped on me. I'm going back. Don't know what happened. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, I lost my place and I need to get back. So what the root cause is? What the root cause is generally attributed to factors such as hormones and endothelial cells. So what happens? And now this thing is jumping around on me. That's no fair. Wow. I keep losing my place here, folks. Stay with me. I got so many things open at the same time. Now it's back again. And I'm trying to just bear with me while I got a little technical difficulty here. And I'm going to have to go through this again. Okay. I'm going back. And we're talking about home remedies. Stay with me. And we're talking about let's see if I can get back to that report that I was looking at. So, all right, let's see if we can get back to this. Now, the root cause is generally, talking about hormones and endothelial cells. And what happens is melanin is formed by a series of oxidative reactions that involve the amino acid tyrosine. So apparently I knew that. That's good that I remembered that. It's hard to remember all of these things, but L-tyrosine, the amino acid, in the presence of the enzyme tyrosinase, so inhibiting or regulating the action of the tyrosinase can halt or alter melanin production. Most depigmenting agents thus target Uh, oh boy. So okay, my things are. Hold on while I find my spot again. So the most depigmenting agents target this enzyme, L-tyrosine, uh, uh, and uh, and the tyranase, and however these agents can cause cancer or a bluish black discoloration of tissues in some people. And under such circumstances, using home remedies to treat common pigmentation disorders makes sense. Skin pigmentation disorders is accompanied a lot of times uh, by itching, and there are some. Whoa, there are some. Oh mercy! This is really hard to do this. So there's some common things that we can do about this condition, and it may take anywhere from a week to 6 months of daily treatment. So, skin pigmentation disorder that appears on the face in the form of tan or brown patches, especially on the forehead and cheeks and upper lip and nose and chin. That's melasma, is typically seen in pregnant women. The spots generally fade after pregnancy, but sometimes they just don't go away. And it may also occur in women on birth control pills or postmenopausal estrogen, where, well, men too can get melasma sometimes. And some Ayurvedic, that's Indian, practitioners from India uh, uh, believe that this disorder can also be caused by nutritional deficiencies. So that can explain why men too get this as well. You can make an orange paste. Orange paste. You grate the skin of an orange and you make a paste or a gel with a few teaspoons of milk, and you leave it on for half an hour, and then massage gently and wash it off with warm water, and you exfoliate your face at least 3 or 4 times a week with this paste. And it encourages cell renewal and removes dark splotches. Aloe vera juice to lighten dark spots. And gently apply aloe vera juice or gel on the affected area. Let's bring this over into a screen capture if we can, so that you can see what I'm sharing with you. Okay. Now you're looking at the same report I'm looking at in a screen capture, and when you look at this video
Please excuse
later,
me. I don't mean. Please excuse me, sir. I
yes,
don't mean to interrupt.
yes,
But I believe you're mostly getting into hyper pigmentation. I'm speaking of hypo pigmentation, and you hit it right on the nail when you said that sometimes you could get spots on the forehead, the arm, around the mouth, or so forth. I believe medical doctors indicate that that's like vitiligo or something. But for quite a few years now, I have had a white spot on my forehead, and I'm a very healthy person. I take a lot of I don't take a lot of vitamins per se, but I eat a lot of fruits and do a lot of juicing and so forth. So through my food intake, I'm receiving, I believe, enough vitamins and so forth. However, I went vegan for almost 10 years. I wasn't eating any meat because I didn't know if that the meat was actually contributing to the spot. It really hasn't gotten bigger per se, but I was just curious to know, like, in regards to, just remelanating the spot. I go to Jamaica a lot. I get a lot of sun. I try different things, but it really hasn't come back. So I was just like wondering specifically in regards to the hypopigmentation.
So what I would be doing is I'd be looking at your acid alkaline balance. I would be looking at high tech nutrients like that Intramax multiple vitamin that has over 415 all organic ingredients. I'd be giving the folks a call at betterhealthherbs.com. Betterhealthherbs.com, that's their website, but their phone number is 541-791-8400. And I would be talking.
541-791-8400.
That's right. That's where you can get, and I would be looking at keeping hydrated. I'd be looking at cleansing and detoxifying. I'd be looking at balancing the hormones. Go ahead.
That a lot. Like throughout the day, I even sip on lemon water because I want to keep my body alkalized. I sip on lemon water with a little bit of honey in it. I truly try to keep like my meat intake and no fast food and so forth. So it's like I do a lot. My sister and I, we pick oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of the herb that we pick on in the summertime, but I mean, we drink a lot of herbal juice, herbal teas, Guinean weed, and just all kinds of stuff, because I do know the importance of keeping the body alkalized. But it just, I guess it just won't go
right.
I don't know.
Okay. The name of the disorder that you're explaining is called albinism. 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 Albinism is an inherited disorder caused by the absence of pigment melanin. It can occur in skin, hair, or eyes. And unfortunately, there is no cure or treatment for this in conventional medicine, let alone a home remedy. People with albinism must use a sunscreen at all times because they are much more likely to get sun damage and skin cancer. So, again, though, you're on the right track. You naturally knew that you had to work on your diet and your metabolism and your nourishment. And you're right. So go to that Make Lifestyle Changes diet. Make Lifestyle Changes diet on herbalhealthreview.com. So if you go to herbalhealthreview.com, herbalhealthreview.com, and you click on Common Conditions, and once you click on Common Conditions, you're looking at a great big egg. Okay, herbalhealthreview.com, and I've clicked on Common Conditions, and now I'm clicking on Make Lifestyle Changes.
Hold on a minute. Yeah.
Okay, are you with me?
Yes, I am.
Okay, because now I'm looking at.
That's not me in the background. That's someone else. I'm very quiet because I'm being conscious of the noise.
Thank you. So now I'm on the website, herbalhealthreview.com. I've gone to Common Conditions, and right below, and it brings up a big egg, EGG, egg. And below that egg, right down in the center of the page, it says Make Lifestyle Changes. That is the perfect diet that you've been looking for. And that is going to have to balance. It's also going to balance hormones because there's something called pregnenolone in that diet that is the mother of all hormones. And it's inexpensive. I think it's like $12.95 for 100 capsules. You dump one capsule underneath your tongue every morning. It reduces stress. It's what they give a military pilot. so he can fly another mission. So it's a stress reducer, it's inexpensive, and it's the mother of all hormones. It could balance the estrogen and increase testosterone in men and give both men and women more physical energy and less stress. So that's just one of the nutrients in the Make Lifestyle Changes. But if you look at that diet, if you're looking for the perfect diet, that's it. I guarantee that is the most perfect diet in the world. I've done the research. That's the one that came up. That's the one that's proven, and it really works. And then I added my own little formula to it, as I always do, that tastes like, one of the things you'd be eating is something that tastes like chocolate, vanilla, cinnamon, blueberries, and cherries. It's a power drink, and it's absolutely delicious. And it's made with seeds, flax seeds, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, chia seeds, and it's just absolutely wonderful. So take a look at that diet. It's got all kinds of things in there. It has milk thistle seed powder in it that gives you a new liver by 60%. New liver cells every 120 days. And when you're doing things like that, it changes your skin, your hair, your fingernails. And another thing that does that is called MSM, methylsulfonylmethane. What is that? Natural sulfur, like the sulfur that's in garlic. I'm not talking about sulfa. That's a drug that'll kill you. I'm talking about a nutrient that is the mineral sulfur. And it's in MSM. And the secret is take 1 tablespoon 3 times a day. Once a tablespoon with each meal. So you're taking a tablespoon of MSM. That changes your skin, your hair, your fingernails, because it makes every cell in your body young and permeable, and it lets all the toxins out and all the nutrients in, and keeps that cell, every cell in your body, young, moist, and permeable. And when you're doing that, and you're working on your liver, and you're working on your kidneys, and you're taking maca root powder and organic raw protein and the Truman Super Green Foods with herbs, all of a sudden you've got so much energy, and you're balancing everything out, and you've got the MSM and you've got the pregnenolone. All of a sudden you've found something that gives you more energy than you ever dreamed of. Then you can be an old man, or in your case, an old woman, but you can be an old man like me, because I'll be 76 in 2 months, but I don't know it. I feel like I'm maybe 30, 40. I got all the energy that I got more energy now than I ever had in my entire life, and I'm almost 76. And how did I do it? The Make Lifestyle Changes diet. I talk about it. I do it. It works. I'm living proof. Give it a try. Are you with me? In Sacramento, are you with me? In Sacramento, did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you, sir. I'm in the store and I don't want to noise, so I heard you.
Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. That's cool. But I think that with the tyrosine.
I do apologize, though.
No problem.
I do apologize. You said that when you go to Herbal Health Reviews, go on Making Lifestyle Changes.
Yes.
Just look up the diets. And
it's right there.
The things that you were just telling me.
That's right. It's all there. And every time you look at a product, you can click on it. And it takes you over to where you can see the product, because you can't buy anything on Make Life on any of these reports. I've worked my little heart out creating all these reports over 55 years, and I published them. And the only thing you can do on that website is leave me a donation so I can continue my work, because I don't get enough donations to do what I'm doing, and I'm running out of. Go ahead.
Because even in the mornings, I juice pumpkin seed, flax seed, goji berry. I get the packs of all different kinds of berries. So yeah, I think that's mostly like my diet. So I'd love to go on there. I'm actually in the store, so I can't really go on the site
Sure.
right now. But I'm so excited. I can't wait to go on it.
Right. And know that when you get there on that website, I've made a video of what we just talked about. So you can go to that when you're on there, you can go to Discoveries in Health tab, and then Discoveries in Health all the way at the bottom is over 100 videos of me teaching what I'm teaching right now. I've taught it many, many times before. You can go all, it starts with the oldest video first, and you go all the way to the bottom of all those videos, and you'll see last week's video, where we and the week before that and the week before that, where we've done screen capture and described all the things that we've described today. We've done it before. So it's all free.
How do I mute back my phone?
Okay. All right. Bless you, sister. Anyway, I think we've given you some information there and pointed you in the right direction. Bless you.
Yes. Bless you, sir.
All right, so that leaves a line open for you. That was cool because she put me on the spot. Melanin, people don't normally have an answer for that kind of a question, but we do here on Discoveries in Health. We dig deep. We'll do the research. When you call me up on the telephone and you give me a difficult problem, I'll do the research and get back to you. I'll do it over the email. I'll do it over the telephone. We'll do it over here on Discoveries in Health. And we do it every Thursday, praising and worshiping our Father which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name, Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya, in the name of Yeshua, our Savior. That's right. Jesus Christ is my Savior, and I'll say that all day long, praising the Most High. Yes. Now that leaves lines open. So if you have a question or a comment, press your star key 2 times. I want you to have your chance to ask your question. Press your star key on your telephone 2 times. I want to hear from you.
Dr. Truman?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I messaged you before about the facial trigeminal neuralgia.
Yes.
Okay. And I was doing my own research, and I seen some things saying that you can do ashwagandha oil on the face, and it I guess helps with the pain and stuff, but I can't seem to find anywhere to get that from, but I do have the powder. I was wondering, would the powder work the same way in a paste, or
Perhaps if you can talk to the folks at betterhealthherbs.com and because that's all they do all day long is search, find, create products like this. So, and if you can't, and if they don't, if you can't find it, and if they can't, they're most likely can find it for you. I would give them a try. Otherwise, if you can't find it, yes, what I'd do then is I would take that ashwagandha. I would use the herbal tincture that brings both the oils and all the nutrients into solution, and I would use the herbal ashwagandha herbal tincture extract, and I would put that on the face. Maybe I would add a little bit of other oil, and if you want deep penetration, I would add a little bit of what would I do? Oh my goodness. I'm reaching here for another herb in the back of my brain. DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide. But you have to be real careful with that because it's very penetrating. It'll take anything that you normally take internally or externally, and it'll take it right into the body, deeper, better, faster. So if you've got an herbal remedy and you just not really, doesn't seem to be working, if you add a few drops of DMSO, it's going to penetrate. It's going to go deep into your tissues. So perhaps with 1 or 2 drops, maybe 3 drops of the DMSO and about a teaspoon of ashwagandha herbal tincture extract. Now you're getting the oil, you're getting all of the herb, and you're going for a deep penetration into the tissues. Be sure and wash your hands before and after, so that because everything you touch after you've touched DMSO is going to penetrate into your skin. So we want to make sure and wash your hands and be very careful when you're using DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide, which you would get from a seed and feed store, because the government doesn't feel that the population should use it, because they feel like they're too dumb, too stupid to have this product or know about it. So it's only for horses and for animals. And if there's a horse that we're going to had a bruise, you would take some of that DMSO and maybe some muscle mustard salve, and you would put that in and put that together and put that into the bruise, and it would heal right up. Or it was a bad bruise, or a horse that's gotten in some barbed wire and so forth and got cut up. That's what we do, is we use that DMSO to penetrate. But one has to be careful with it, and you can't buy it. Some health food stores are brave, and they carry it. But the FDA will harass them, intimidate them, and work their criminal extortion racket on them if they do. So you have to be careful about that. So you just go to a feed and seed store, and they got it. It's inexpensive, and once you get it, it's in plastic. Put it in glass. Put it in a glass bottle, and keep it around the house. And if you ever have a bruise or a sore shoulder or sore knees or anything, add that to your salve, and it'll deep penetrate and it'll deep penetrate. And you want to do this sooner than later, because it works best when you catch a problem right in the beginning and you know about DMSO. You can add that to your salves, and there you go. Now you've got a deep penetration, and that could be helpful. Okay?
Okay.
Any other question?
No, that was it.
Okay. Bless you. Thank you for asking a question. And if that leaves lines open for you, we want to hear from you. We want to know what you want to hear about and talk about. Please press your star key 2 times to open your microphone and join the conversation. Okay, we have nobody who has no questions. All right, I hear no questions. All you have to do, press your star key 2 times and ask a question. So, all right, that's okay. No questions. All right. So we looked at that Make Lifestyle Changes diet, and it goes into all kinds of things. It tells you how to get rid of a cold or flu, how to heal your gut, and we got an open mic. Do you have a question? Do you have a question?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead. What is your Go ahead, please.
I went to the doctor and they told me that my hemoglobin was a 6. Anything below a 7 could cause brain damage and heart failure. I'm currently on Floradix and burdock root and dandelion root. I was wondering if you can tell me anything else that I can do to help to build my blood, because I don't want to have a blood transfusion.
You want to go over to that, and I'm not prescribing or diagnosing for you, but things that could be helpful in that kind of a problem. Then you'd go over to, for instance, that kidney bladder report again. And let's go over. I'm going to close the mic because I got a couple of open mics there. But you would go over to that kidney bladder problem, and you'd look at the kidneys. Because the kidneys are under assault because things aren't working right. So is the liver. So I would go to I would go to the Make Lifestyle Changes report. I would go down to where it says unclog the liver, and and where is it here? There it is, unclog the liver. And I would use that milk thistle seed extract to give you new liver cells by 60% every 120 days. I would be looking at the milk thistle seed powder to put in a power drink that you see on Make Lifestyle Changes report. So in that Make Lifestyle Changes report, I would be looking at unclog the liver and rejuvenate the liver. I would be going over and I would be looking at kidney bladder report, and I would be looking at the herbs, especially the herbs that are going to be. Let's go over there and take a look at it. The plasmania, that's for the blood. It's a blood builder. You need, and I would be looking at working on herbs for the kidneys, herbs for the liver, and unclogging the liver and cleaning the blood and changing the blood. And when you're using that anemia report, and there's an anemia report as well. And I'd be looking at that anemia report. Let's go to common conditions. I'm back over here on Herbal Health Review, and I'm looking at common conditions, and I'm going down. I'll be looking at the anemia report, and it's going to talk about that plasmania, blood builder, because that's what you're looking for, and things to help the blood. And it talks about it. It talks about the value and the fact that when you have a problem like that, the value of B12 and folic acid drops, which is in the Make Lifestyle Changes report. It's talking about B vitamin complex, which is necessary for the production of red blood cells. And so you're going to need a lot of B complex. Best way to get it, that Intramax multiple vitamin that has over 415 ingredients in it, and one of them, all of the B vitamins, and they're all organic. Hard to find. And if you find organic B vitamins, they're expensive. It's got everything in it. It's got B12. It's got all the B complex. It's got some B12 and folic acid, but you can take extra. And there's that Yellow Dock that's in the anemia formula because it's a common roadside weed. But it has been found to be effective in raising iron levels because it's 40% natural iron. And Yellow Dock many people with anemia have surprised their doctors when they reported that their good results came from that simple plant Yellow Dock, which is in the Plasmania formula. And it's 40% natural iron. It's available in a tincture as well as capsules, Yellow Dock. And it's 250 times faster when taking it in an herbal tincture, or even 300 times better and more absorbable when you get a tincture extract. You're getting it all. Hold it in your mouth for about a minute and let it soak through your cheeks and underneath your tongue. That's called sublingual. And now it's really working. But you can get these things from Health and Herbs. You can call them up on the telephone and talk with them about it. Their phone number is 541-791-8400. That's 541-791-8400. Now, I don't know if Doc Miles is still with us or not. Doc, are you still there? I didn't think so. He has to go feed his animals and take care. He has a ranch there in about 25 miles out of Austin, Texas, and he's a wonderful man, very knowledgeable, a great humanitarian, And again, I'm going to give out his phone number again, just in case anybody didn't get that. Doc Miles, if you want to talk with him, and by the way, ask him about that cholesterol formula that he's getting such wonderful results with. His phone number is 512-868-9867. 512-868-9867. And where are we here? We're still talking about anemia. But anyway, there's all the super green foods. There's just so many things you can do. Liquid chlorophyll. All of these things. A gland rejuvenator. Detoxification. We talked about that. And a tea called Daily Health Tea that helps the blood. So there's lots of things you can do about it that you haven't tried yet, but those are where you want to go, is herbalhealthreview.com. herbalhealthreview.com, and you want to click on the Make Lifestyle Changes report for a bunch of ideas that may be helpful. You want to click on the Kidney Bladder report, so you can really detox those kidneys so that they're getting rid of the wastes like they should. You want to work on that liver so it can get rid of solid wastes and manufacture like it's supposed to, because apparently something's not working, and those are the two basic systems that are probably involved. So doing that, make lifestyle changes, working on the kidneys, working on the liver, changing that blood, should be a done deal. And if it isn't, you get to call me. And my telephone number is 503-362-5899. And I charge nothing to help people. But I need a donation to keep going, because I'm helping people for nothing. And I've averaged it out. I'm working 200 hours a month, and I'm getting $300 in donations. That means I'm working for $1.50 an hour. And the ministry, the ministry needs your help. So please make a donation on herbalhealthreview.com. There's a donate button right there, and leave us a small donation to help us keep going. I appreciate it. Is there another question? That was a great question. And is there another question? How about there in area code 951? Do you have a question or a comment?
No, not right now. Just listening.
Okay, great. Thank you for joining us here on Discoveries in Health. So all you have to do is press the star key 2 times if you have a question or a comment. You want to know about a certain product, or maybe you have a friend who's got a certain thing going on. We're not prescribing. We're not diagnosing. We're talking about natural remedies research. This is a natural remedies research discussion, and it's free. And we do it every Thursday, and it's a glory to the Most High. So, talking about this, and that leaves the lines open. If you have another question, we're here to help you with that question. And again, I want you to know that there's lots of ways to reach me. Another way to reach me is by email. My email. And I'll give you a detailed report on anything you want to talk about. And I'm not prescribing or diagnosing, but I will put everything I've said in writing and detail it so that you know what's going on and you have some ideas of things that may help you. I do this work because I believe that it's helping people, and people are telling me that they don't have diabetes anymore. They don't have high blood pressure anymore. They don't have kidney disorders anymore. They're telling me that this is working. That's why I do this. It's a glory to the Father. And that's why I do this. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Now, my email is truman@healthherbs.com. TRUMAN at health, HEALTH. That's HEALTH, healthherbs.com. Truman@healthherbs.com.